Hello citizens of the world. We are Anonymous. It's time to clear the air on who the real Anonymous is. With all the political scandals in the media, you have been exposed to a barrage of lies. The movement Anonymous has been used as a tactic to lie, deceive and cheat our fellow brothers and sisters of the world into believing Anonymous is behind certain operations. We the real Anonymous are here to expose the liars behind the curtain pretending to be the Wizard of Oz, just to find out it's a powerless and pathetic liar, in this case. A group claiming to be the Anonymous movement. Let's set the record straight that the real Anonymous is alive and well, and we are always watching. We see and know everything on the internet. You cannot hide from Anonymous. Those that claim the movement that go against the core ethics and ethos that were established when Anonymous began back in 4chan will be exposed as fakes, and Anonymous will not stop until they are disassembled. To those that may be confused or question who the real Anonymous is, let us tell you what we stand for so you smell the deceivers. We Anonymous are the boss of the internet. We believe in not violating the freedoms of the internet. We Anonymous stand for freedom and freedom of speech. While the corrupt political parties continue to sell our country's soul to the devil, we seek to expose them to the blinded people who have failed to see the evil that has and is being done. As Anonymous, we do not forgive, and we do not forget. Our existence is to expose the truth. You cannot hide. We remember all, and we will bring the truth to the people. We Anonymous will seek to right those wrongs with no censorship online, and especially in real life. Anonymous has members throughout society on a global scale numbering in the tens of thousands. Anonymous is one voice, not individual voices. This is why we do not show our faces or give our names. We are one people. We do not have a leader. We are one people, and we stand for the people as one. We speak as one. As a collective, we Anonymous believe in living in a country with its government fearing its citizens and not the other way around. We Anonymous do not agree with the government wanting to control its citizens. Many Anonymous members are in hiding fearing reprisal from the government because we are exercising our freedom of speech, which they insist of taking away from us when it's against their tyranny. So you that believe we hide behind a mask, we do so for your benefit. The corruption is so disgusting that those that wish to expose their evil, they seek to silence us by abusing their power and overriding our rights as citizens. We have been called made names. Unpatriotic. It's been said that we are just a bunch of children sitting in our parents' basements. We have been called terrorist sympathizers, kids, cyberbullies and hooligans, but we assure you, Anonymous is a serious political movement, and we have proven so throughout the world with many successful operations exposing truths that you, the people, deserve to know. The general public doesn't get it. Our ability to be anything and everything is our power. Anonymous is like a kaleidoscope. We have many different facets and many different sides. Anonymous is about relationships, thousands of them all over the world, bringing many people together with different skill sets to accomplish different issues as we see fit. We have a very low tolerance for lies, evil and weaning power structures. We believe in freedom of expression, especially on the internet. Everyone should have access to the internet with anonymity and the right to express their own opinion. The movement of Anonymous is spreading information using the tools and resources we have to find secret and abusive plans and expose them where they can be opposed before they are implemented. The truth wants to be free, and Anonymous wants to liberate it. There's a lot of people in Anonymous who feel very deeply and very sincerely about their contribution towards democracy around the world. This is one of the things we pride ourselves on in the movement of Anonymous. Anything that goes against that is not a part of our movement but is a fraud. We stand against censorship. We stand against oppressive governments, even our own. It's a very noble thing. Anonymous doesn't care if you're a Democrat or Republican, and we don't care if you like Donald Trump or Ted Cruz. What we do care about is that the truth is told and liars are exposed to the people that deserve to know the truth. We expose the corruption and oppression against the people done by big government. Many people have been asking, does Anonymous support or deny Donald Trump? Once and for all, Anonymous is for the lesser of two evils, but against any system that wishes to oppress and control its people. Ted Cruz is a liar. If you have just a little bit of intelligence, you can see it all over social media. His lies are spreading like a virus, and anyone with common sense can see it's not just propaganda. Yet people are so tainted by the brainwashing media that they choose to remain ignorant. That ignorance is going to send this country off the cliff. We are already at the edge because the corruption has already destroyed our infrastructure. It's time to wake up. Ted Cruz is attempting a political power move and he will lie, cheat, and steal to get it. You are your own people with your own opinions and your own common sense. You have a brain and it's time to use it. Anonymous is not behind Operation Trump. This is a fake group claiming to be part of the movement paid and funded by the elites with their own political interests. The media does not speak truth about Donald Trump. See it for what it is. He has been the topic of the media because he is a threat to the puppet masters pulling the political strings of government and power. The media is almost as bad at lying as Ted Cruz. Maybe Ted Cruz is their teacher. Everything said about Donald Trump has been debunked. All of it. You may not agree with how he expresses his sickness and anger about the state of this country, but he's taking the barrage of bullets for every American. No political interest candidate has the balls to do what Mr. Trump is doing. He is being persecuted and his family has been threatened to make this country great again, and they have taken it all willingly. Everything said by Mr. Trump about Ted Cruz has been proven fact, yet people still rally around another political liar. They are all the same and we have exposed many of them and will continue to do so. The super PACs attempting to use these liars and push them through the media are spending tens of millions of dollars and are failing because the people's voice has finally become one and it's loud and full of anger against our diseased government. It's the voice of anger against establishment, the elite, and the political powers that have controlled us for decades, destroying our country and making us weak, selling out America for their own sick and twisted personal agendas. Anonymous supports the voice of the people. We are one voice and with you. To those that claim to be against Anonymous, you are also against the voice of the majority and we know your thoughts are coming from a place of confusion. Do you really care about your country or do you just choose to think the way the media and liars are telling you to think? Hillary Clinton is the greater evil and this witch cannot end up in the presidential seat. To think of her as a commander-in-chief is sickening and funny at the same time. Has America really become so blind to elect a criminal into office? Anonymous will be launching operations soon to re-expose the Clinton family's scandals that the brainwashed public continues to forget and ignore. It will be seen everywhere for every eye to see. Hillary Clinton is a liar and a murderer, full of corruption that can only come from Satan himself. Her husband Bill Clinton is a serial rapist claiming many victims that have come forward publicly only to be silenced by Hillary with threats. This is the most corrupt family in the world and we will do our part to ensure the people, you know the truth. The presidential musical chairs will be stopped. If you care for your country, do your part. If you believe in the movement of freedom of speech, protecting the rights we have in America, in keeping power in the hands of the citizens and exposing the corrupt elite that control this country, we must dethrone them and strip them of their power. Use your intelligence and make the right choice. Do something about it. Don't listen to the April Fool's Operation Trump. Children of Ted Cruz. They have been paid to play Anonymous. You now know the truth and you can determine what's real, what's for the people and what's a political tactic to thwart and silence the people's voice. Sadly, the corruption has infected the minds of our brother and sisters in this country and they no longer know how to decipher truth from lies. This is all a part of their plan. There are races now rising up against each other, paid to be distractions, taking money and selling out just to be discarded when their purpose has been served. The government wants the people to turn on each other. They want to incite a civil war. This will keep them in power and serves their god of money and power. To those groups, Anonymous calls you to stop that shit. Wake up and realize you are puppets against the system you should be against. And are selling your race out for a few bucks. This is not America and you can see what the elite have done to this nation. You are worthless to people like George Soros, who is backing you with millions of dollars, creating a race war, hate-filled machine for his own personal elitist agenda. You claim you're upset now at what whites have done to you in the past, enslaving you. Well, here's the truth. You are now slaves to the corrupt elitist who created you. Your chains are their money. It's time to go against what their agenda is, and it's clear through the media what that is. Super PAC money is being spent only to destroy Donald Trump. He is the threat. They know they can control anyone else but him. He is their demise and they know it. The power that can usually buy the election is failing. They are scared that their reign is coming to an end and they will not go down quietly. They will rape and pillage all that they can to try and stop him. He is the voice for the people, for you, for your family. To those that haven't had a voice, he is it. For the first time in centuries the people's voice is loud and Donald Trump is the mouthpiece. Respect that. It is being heard like an earthquake felt around the whole world and the elite can't sleep at night knowing they are losing control to the people. We must unite as one people with one voice and speak with our numbers. Do your part or watch this country disintegrate and go to hell. We are already almost there and this is the most important time in this country's history to wake the fuck up and pay attention. The people can claim back the power that we once had. We are not puppets and we are not slaves. Get off your ass, wake up, get pissed off and let your voice be heard. The political power party ends no. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.